everybody, welcome to the show. Hello. We are up and running finally. We had some problems with DDoS attacks in the early part, but we are back up, so hit refresh if you can. We are starting the Mac attack. Here we go. We're going to start with water. Water is the number one ingredient. And as you know, I make filtered water. So my color is good. Color trip there. I cook with a fairly small can, so I save some money on water. This is all stainless steel. I prefer stainless steel. We're going to go fill the water up with filtered water. Oh, look at that. My little cucumber. One of my many tricks I use to minimize my wrinkles. Yeah, cucumber's great. They give it to you at the day spa, so I hope none of you have to go to the bathroom. You're okay? All right. Let's get a full view here. Well, it's filling up pretty fast. All right, that's about all I need to make 2 boxes of Annie's macaroni and cheese organic. Okay? We're going to go ahead and run that through the... I'm going to heat this up. Pull my coffee container out of here. I don't need that. I need this one. I've got a good cup of coffee here. So let me go ahead and put this on the burner right over here. Whoops. Cover it up. And I'm going to turn it on level 6 to heat it up. All right. So, refresh everyone. You're going to order Chinese? That's probably a better idea. It's probably better for you. Okay, let me send this picture back a little bit. Hey, so is everybody in here? We're good. Hi. How is video, guys? We're just checking to see, make sure the DDoS isn't happening. How is video? We're using a lot of technologies here to get this show going. It's not easy. I've got a remote broadcast set up, which is very effective. But for some reason, Vaughn is down. Apparently, the internet kind of shut me down, and I'm getting DDoSed heavily. Anyway, I'm going to continue doing the show with the intent that you're watching me. Nice, good coffee, organic coffee too. So this day is dedicated to organic. I was concerned that organic food is less popular now, and I'm pushing for more organic food. Annie's got these things. I got this for $1 on sale. So look around for these things. They're usually available for $1. I found an organic onion today for $1. And I don't know if you can see the organic insignia there. Yes, you can. Organic onion. I have a can of organic, this is my best deal ever. 50 cents I got these at Hunt's Dice Organic Tomatoes at the dollar store. So I picked that up. I also got these for, that was 50 cents. I got these for $1. Black Bears, Organic Wild. If you check around, you'll find these kind of deals, for real. And then because this is a Mac attack, we're going to need some vegetables too. For all intents and purposes, I've got organic carrots that are easy to cook. You don't have to peel them. I get these at Costco for $5.99 for 2 packs. Roughly $3 a pack. So I'm going to use basically $1 worth of carrots here. All right. Now the carrots I'm going to pan fry. So I'm going to turn the pan on in front here. This one. And I put it at level 3 and get it heated up. And I'm going to pan fry the carrots to give them more taste. Now today for the Mac attack, as you know from the previous Mac attack, I did a can of mackerel. So because mackerel is grown in the ocean, it's completely organic in nature, but not certified organic. So this mackerel was raised in open waters, and It's the very best value at the dollar store. If you're going to buy something for your family with protein in it, there's nothing better than the mackerel. Really. It's a fish that's gone unnoticed all these years. And there's every reason to believe that it's better than tuna, in my opinion. Okay. Somebody says, what do you think of in some cultures they use that for cheese? I never knew that. Yeah. So you guys over at Vaughn are going to have to struggle because Vaughn is being knocked down hard. There's a major problem happening over there, and we're going to be refreshing periodically just to see if you're up and running. I'm doing that right now. Hopefully we'll have you in the show in just a second. Okay, you're in. It's fine. Good. All right. Thank you. Well, the beat goes on, right? Yeah, this has been great. I'm making a very simple meal. Super simple. So I'm just boiling water in the background. I am going to do my usual Himalayan salt, which I put a pinch of Himalayan salt in the water. This is 250 million years old, this Himalayan salt, so it's really old, 250 million years old. So I'm going to take a pinch of that Himalayan salt and throw it in the water. I'm going to get that heated up pretty fast. I'm heating up the pan in the front. I'm going to throw olive oil, simple solution. Actually, I think I'm going to switch pans and put this pan in front. That'll work. Get that hot again. Yeah, I need a little bit more real estate to work with here. Get my trusty chopping board out. Okay, as you know, we have a standing problem with a certain person who refuses to come on the show because he's so upset at the show. We're not going to use his knives right now. We're going to use this Cutco knife, which I use when I travel. It's got a perma blade on it. Cutco is absolutely, I don't know, it's like a really amazing blade. It never gets bad. It always stays good. So we're going to use the Cutco knife that I paid $30 for just to do the onion, because there's not a lot of chopping here. So we're going to bear down on the onion here and bring this forward. Bear down on the onion, organic onion, look at that, yeah. And I chip the bottoms off like that. That's where most of your smell is that makes you want to go start crying. Hey, we will be addressing the amazing whistleblower tape today. I know the news was breaking today. I was catching CNN and Fox on the stories. They both have a different take, of course. Donald Trump, it turns out, sent his talking points that he was going to send Fox and his people. He sent it to the House Democrats as well, so they got a copy of his talking points. No one believes anything he's saying, except, of course, all the Republicans that want to support him. But many people are wondering about, thank you. Many people are wondering about Kevin McCarthy and how come he's all confused. Everyone's wondering, gee, Kevin, I mean, you're getting everything wrong. And of course, the story out of the White House continues to morph into whatever is convenient to protect Giuliani. So, with a fluid story, whatever Kevin McCarthy said, he's damned anyway because of that. Whoever put that label up, and I believe it is, it's not McDundy. No, in fact, I've been to the Certified Growers Associations. I'm a big organic protagonist, and I can tell you that these guys go out of their way to make sure these farms are using the best possible practices. So when I get organic beans, I trust it. When I get hunts, they have a strict review process. When I get organic sprinkles from Bragg, I trust Bragg. Bragg is good. Bragg is very good. I'm bragging about Bragg. So when I get mackerel, it's grown in the ocean, I consider that really organic. So we're going to put the mac in there for taste. Yeah, I'm going to get started. Hang on. What happened? Hang on a second. We're gonna make sure this is locked out. Okay, we've got the serial spammer from the UK in here, folks. We're gonna have to keep him from coming back in. We're in the middle of an organic mac attack, okay? Don't interfere with the process. Okay, this pan's getting hot. We're gonna put some olive oil on that. I've got some virgin olive oil, organic. There we go. Thank you. We're going to finish the onions in a second. I'm kind of keeping the meal very simple. Extra virgin, cold press, yeah. Dry King, you've got a link too? Okay.
This week on the Watchman Newscast.
We've got the Watchman Newscast. Wow. Interesting. I'm talking to you, Italian Seasoning, and we can't use you today because, frankly, you're not organic. And I'm only using organic, non-salted Bragg seasoning. Now what's in there is, your guess is as good as mine. It's got everything under the sun. And that's what makes it good. Yeah, it's just too many things to mention. But it's called 24 Herbs and Spices. It's the best thing I've seen in the organic field. Okay, so we've got the hot oil going here. We're going to put the lid down and look at the simple way I'm going to cut this onion. Are you ready? Okay, that's one half, and here's the other half. All right, finished. I'm going to take it and put it right on top of the oil. Okay, scattered around, covered up, and give it a sprinkle of this seasoning. Now you can use onion powder, you can use Italian seasoning. I'm just going all organic for this show, okay? Throw about a half teaspoon in there initially, and cover it up. I've got a full roaring boil going on back here, so I'm going to go ahead and start my mac and cheese. I'm opening up my Annie's packages. Organic. Pull the cheese packet out. Get them both ready to go. It's basically a paring knife, yeah. I use it on road trips, Drag King. It's really good. Are you ready for the mac attack? Here we go. Goes right in the boiling water. Almost perfect. I had 3 little things come out. Put them back in there. And give that a spin immediately. Otherwise it'll stick like the dickens at level 6. Okay, give that a roaring boil. We got the onions. We're going to take the onions up to a level 6. I'm going to crack a few cans here. That's perhaps the most difficult part. If you have an electric can opener, you're not green friendly, right? Greta would not like that. You know, I heard that Greta was actually trying to stop the windmills out there. Oh yeah, her family's stopping windmill production. Can you believe that? It's unbelievable. She's just a pawn. She's like she's being exploited by the entire New World Order. That young girl needs to wake up. She didn't mention chemtrails or filtering the air or filtering the water. Not once did she mention that. Okay, remember what I said about that 1/3 of a package here? I'm going to use 1/3 of a package. Here we go. I'm going to put that right on top of the onions. Are you ready? Are you ready? Always keep your handles away from the edge of the stove. There we go. Oh, we've got a blowover. Okay. We're going to drop that right on top of the onions. Okay, push them around and cook them hard. Keep it at level 6. Infuse all the herbs with the carrots. Now you can put a few more carrots in there if you want to add a few more. I'm going to add a few more. All right. I'm going to braise those carrots with that seasoning, and I'm going to give it a kind of a caramelized effect. Let me get another stir going here. Now, the nice thing about the tomatoes, they're cooked already, and the beans, they're also cooked. I'm not going to worry about cooking that. The mackerel, that's also cooked. And these cans are lined, so you don't have to worry too much about the heavy metals in the cans. I know somebody was really concerned about that. The old cans really had, I would go to Whole Wheat, man, but they had a sale, a hell of a sale on this today. These were like $2.15 normally. I got it for $1. So I got $1.15 off on each box. So, and this has 25% less sodium in the cheese, so it's, whoa. Camera excitement, yeah. They aren't necessarily refined in a way that would be considered dangerous to the body. Yeah. Mark, remember I told you we're not going to allow links during the show right now. Yeah, you're going to have to stop with your UK links and my name in the thing. That's not cool. I'm going to keep muting you every time you do it. Yeah, lower salt is good for older people. Now, most people like mac and cheese, and when I added mackerel to it, it took it to a whole nother level. For real. All right. Now today my challenge was to find food that could be eaten that was fairly healthy. And it was tough, I'm telling you. One store I went to had gotten rid of their entire organic produce section. I used to get my organic onions at this one store. I'd get like a bag for $2.99 and they all out. Completely wiped out of all of the organic food. So I'm out there fighting for organic food and non-GMO food, and these companies are closing their doors. But yet Safeway is open. And Safeway and their subsidiary in my area had the organic foods that I wanted. Yeah. And the organic onions. So I'm really happy with the Safeway O brand. And as you know, I was the first guy to introduce them to the O brand. The guy just he was amazingly excited over the whole idea of growing organic food at Safeway. And I'm just thrilled that I was able to tell him about it. All right, so. Yeah, it was one of those feel-good feelings. I thought to myself, well, why am I so happy here? And it was because I absolutely had a revelation almost, that it was like a peak spiritual moment when you realize, wow, I'm in the right place at the right time, saying the right thing. It was an amazing experience back in '85. So that was like almost a bizarre experience to see a general manager that excited, and that I had inspired him. So it kind of kept me going through the next year and a half, and I eventually closed the marketing business down because I got taken to the cleaners by an Iranian wine sale. Yeah, he took me to the cleaners. All the work I put in trying to sell to Trader Joe's, he just basically ruined, cut my commission on a 100,000 case order of wine, organic wine. So I said, I don't need to do this particular thing. So that's when I got into television. I started working at studios, making TV commercials, and it was quite a shift for me, from food to studios. Do I have naked? No, I don't do naked pictures, no. Never have. All right, so since you have nothing on your mind, we'll just focus on cooking, because that's good for the mindless. You don't want to take the cover off of this pan. You're just trying to brown it out. get those carrots cooking, what I sometimes do is shake it. Like that, you see? Yeah. Shake that pan. Shake that booty. Do I have a sizzle reel? No, I haven't purchased one yet. I'll have to make my own sizzle reel. Mark has a bounty on me? Are you serious? You don't realize how illegal that is? Wow. There's only one picture of my 8th grade picture that was altered. It made me look more like an orangutan. Somebody did some weird stuff with that picture and made it look like an orangutan. But the only picture they have of my youth is 8th grade. Yeah, they don't even have my high school graduation picture, which I have. And my family's pictures as well. I kept a lid on my family's pictures for a long, long time. Because they're going in my book. Okay, those things are almost done. I'm going to turn the water off on these guys. Let them set in their own heat. All right. No, I'm not an actor. People think, man, you're so good at what you do. Are you an actor? No, never was. Okay, folks, we're in the middle of an attack right now. No internet, so I'm going to go back and reconnect to the internet. Hang on. Okay, we're going to do another attack here. Yeah, for some reason we're having a Wi-Fi problem. It's the attack goes on during the show. They DDoS us almost regularly. If you're watching this remote broadcast, it's because the entire internet has been shut down. Okay, checking to see if that works. All right, let's do this again. Not sure how they're able to send packets that fast into the system, but they do. Okay. All right, we're up and running and we're rebroadcasting. Okay. Why? Why by chance? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Yeah. And I'm going to drain the macaroni. Okay, let's do this for you. I like to run a little water in the sink when I do this. Nice. We'll just put it right back on the pan. That keeps it from overheating the pipes. Okay, let's give this a spin in here. Oh, nice. I got a little caramelization going. Wow, it's flying. Okay, right around the time it gets caramelized, you can see the pan has like caramelization going on. Go ahead and put your other ingredients in. Your beans and your carrots covered up. Wow, nice. Okay, this is exciting. Okay, I'm going to click to enter the iVlog room because we did get DDoSed yet again. You can tell how popular I am. They keep DDoSing me. Mark is getting lots of money. Yeah, he admits that he censors me, and he's getting lots of money, and it's totally illegal what he's doing, just like the president, what he's doing with Ukraine. Yeah, these people are absolutely trying to violate the law, and the people are going to get their say, if not sooner, definitely later in the election of 2020. All right. Yeah, he pays a lot. He makes millions of dollars. These people are throwing money at him to stop me. I will be prosecuting him, yes. Yeah, Mark makes $5 million per successful DDoS attack. Really? Okay, I'm going to put that in a notepad. And mac and cheese does not require an oven. But if you want to bake extra cheese on top, you are correct. Yeah, I'm going to add that to a notepad. I didn't realize that's what he's getting. I add all this, even if you're making this up, I still add it to the list of things that we are checking. Because it does seem like Mark is making lots of money. Yeah, bake more cheese on top, take the whole thing and put it in the oven for later. Never had moon crickets in my yard, no. Oh yeah, think of all the people we could feed with the money Mark makes. That's how wrong and evil what Mark is doing. Censoring somebody to try to reach people in America and around the world is so evil, I can't even tell you. No, that's just a butterfly effect. Or maybe worse, the Mandela effect. Okay, so we're going to add the other ingredient, which would be a little bit more sprinkles. So if you're into sprinkles, let's do the sprinkles. Now, this is one of my favorite things to do, is to season. Let's go ahead and put some more sprinkles on here. My empty cans can go away. And take a look at what we have here. Oh yeah, give it a good spin. And yeah, those carrots have to cook, so I'm still running at level 6. Everything's now coming together, except I'm not adding the mackerel yet. I'm just going to give it a good shake. Another half teaspoon of some seasoning. Could be anything, Italian seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, whatever. But do not use, onion salt or garlic salt. No, it's like Italian seasoning. It's Bragg's. It's organic. It's called Sprinkle, 24 herbs and spices. Yeah. Mrs. Dash makes a very similar product, but it's not organic. Bragg's makes an organic one. Hey, I know these things. I studied organic food for some time. Hey, Safeway, what's going on? We're not... yeah. Washington lobbyists. I don't think they're here right now. Hang on. You've got a Greta Thunberg link? Okay. The certified organic is coming out mostly out of California, but USDA has a plan now to do certified organic. So like this product right here for Costco is USDA certified organic. But California does it. Washington does it. Various states do it as well. But USDA organic is the overriding one. If something says organic on it and it's coming from China, don't believe it. Hang on, I got a call here. Oh. Caller is blocked. You have been blocked, caller. You're a regular harasser in the show, so we blocked you. Okay, so we're really ramping this up to level 6 here. The idea is to keep it cooking throughout this whole process. Yeah. We're going to add the pasta that's already been pre-cooked in just a bit. Mix it all together. That's why we call it a mac attack. And then we add our cheese. Right now I'm going to add the juice and the mackerel, which does have some salt in it. So you're dealing with total content of salt, which would be 680 times 3, 2,000 milligrams of salt. But split 6 ways for 6 people, it's a perfectly good amount of salt in the meal. Now you may think this is weird with the beans and the mackerel, but when this thing pieces together, you can just keep the mackerel whole and let it just sit there and cook. There's big chunks of mackerel in there with skin. There are no bones, so you don't have to worry about bones. It's not burnt at the bottom, no. Nope, it's got black beans in it for extra protein. Now, if you want to go to vegan only, you can do vegan only. That works. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to bring out our serving bowl from last week. I'm going to go ahead and put the cheese in there. Otherwise it sticks. And that's what I'm dealing with right now here. A little sticky. Hey, I went to Smithsonian Museum of Natural History this year in DC, and I got a chance to see my favorite Julia Child's kitchen was on display. Right down to where everything was. They had photographic proof of exactly what everything was. So yeah, bon appetit! Yeah, I'm going to put that cheese on it now that it's hot. There you go. Sprinkle the cheese on it. We got 2 packages of organic cheese here. We'll do one at a time, just kind of poke it in there. And what I like to do is add, for lower calories, normally I would put butter in this, but I use an olive oil spritzer. So, go ahead and put that olive oil spritzer in there. Kind of spritz it and stab it with a spatula. The idea is to take and make a little bit more oil, but the goal is to actually make sure it's not overly fattening. Otherwise, you're dealing with a really fattening solution here. Okay, so let that kind of meld together. Okay. Now the determiner as to whether this is ready for action is if the carrots are done. So the carrots will be the determiner. If the carrots are soft, you're ready to go and you're ready to fuse the ingredients. All right. This is not from Russia. Many people are wondering why there is so much olive oil that is really canola oil. That is not Russian. It was a scam in Greece. There was many people replacing olive oil with canola oil. It is an Italian problem, not Greek. Excuse me, Italian. You can. These products I put in here is for cheap. Anything you see organic on sale, buy it. I don't care if it's organic oatmeal. I don't think, no, it's not mined in Russia. I will tell you exactly where the mackerel is coming from, in brine. It's coming from an organic place called China. And I just told you, there's no sign here that is organic, see? It is just as organic as anything else in China. Okay, we got one more package of cheese to go on top. But I almost think that the carrots are ready, so what I'm going to do is take a little forky-worky and give it a little stabby-wabby. Whoa! I'm feeling carrot now. Yes, you can put the carrot through as long as you put the fork in easy, it's ready. So I'm going to turn that off, lift the veil, and pour the ingredients on top. There's a little burning at the bottom right here, but I'm just going to overlook that. But that actually adds to your flavor. But it's a steam fry, and it's basically mostly pre-cooked ingredients. So Yeah, and I even kept the Mac full. And as you press into this with your spatula, the Mac breaks right up. And what you want to do now is put your second layer of cheese on top. No, it doesn't smell like that. Okay, don't use the whole package, only use half a package, and I'll show you why. Continue with your mixing process of stabbing and pushing. Okay. What you want to do is keep the last portion of the package for the top, or like this other person was saying, put the whole thing in a baking dish, and this will take baking too. Put the whole thing in a baking dish and put cheese on top. Melted cheese if you have more money. I'm trying to work within the package money, but that carrots work really well in this for some reason. I don't know why, but they add that sweetness. And I'm going to top it off with cheese here. And again, you can use Parmesan if you want. Any cheese will do. I'm just going to go ahead and press it in like this. And the cheese will work as it sits. So here is your Mac Attack ready to go, ready to serve 6 people a nice meal, and everyone will have plenty of food. And the beans are the vegan alternative. If you want to go with just lentils as opposed to any kind of a mackerel, then you can certainly do that. Anyways, that's a completed meal, everyone. We're done. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching David's Kitchen. And this concludes the Organic Mac Attack. Thank you for being here and participating. Yeah. The Mac Attack is over. I'm David John Sponheim, the American Original, signing off.